Mem Dalet on the base, the bottom of the page. Right? Now, so the bottom line is Azoy. Nigla the Teda is a lakus. There's no klipa in it. However, it descends into a world of klipa, and therefore, first of all, the Teda that descends into the world of klipa is mevader the klipa. And therefore, it's not the Teda that has Tevara, it's the world of Tevara. Second of all, because the Teda is in the world of Klippa, it's possible that there should be a Helam in the Teda. You shouldn't see clearly the whole Eid of the Teda. And when a Yid learns in Mechadash Chiddush and Teresh Baal Peh, he's redeeming that Chiddush from its Helam and its test. It's a beater of Teda itself. And that's what says a Lashon that Kushi is Misita Dera, Kashas are from Klippa. Kashas and Teda not from Klippa, because in Teda there is no Klippa. But the fact that you have to have a kasha to find the teretz, to see the amityas a teda, is a result of the fact that Nigel the Teda was mislabish and liyumas. Now goes the next point. It's mamash a hemshach, this idea that Nigel the Teda is even from biru. V'hine, ha'al yonim, that means in Ganeden, ein bohem kech lavadet or lahalis. They have no ability to bring clarity and to uplift. Me'ashvidash of the klipas negav. What was shattered through the Shviras HaKelim that created klipas negav. I mentioned this to you once before. That in Lamaila there's no Sholosh Kupas Akmeis Lagamis. Only Lamata. Over there there's only Nega. But they can't be Mavadan. I'm sorry?
They could, it's only after we're finished.
That's not being Mavadan. That's refining our Birur.
Fine, but technically that's being Mavadan.
No. Birur means to separate tape from Ra. Boider. Well, we give them a nitzutz, it's already Mavurah. There's no Ra. It's Shmutzik, but there's no Ra. It needs to be polished. The gopher flame has to be cut, it has to be polished, but it's not Ra.
What does that mean practically? That it has to be cut and polished?
It has to be lifted up to higher madregis. You have to make the light shine brighter. But there's no Ra. Like a diamond that's been mined, it has to be cut, it has to be polished. It's all diamond, right. There's no birur at all. Down here alone. Since down here in this world we're invested in a body that's coarse, which is called the skin of a snake, the body of a yid is klipas nega, and they weaken the keach of their goof. Bishvilas are taivas, are breaking taivas, viskafas, itrachen, and bending klipa, which does not exist. Lamaila, they don't have a goof, and they don't have this halam v'hesed, they don't have this nisrayin. Therefore, we're the only ones who are able to affect a dispersal of all doers of evil, to make bidur. Now remember, there's two parts to bidur. One is a Teda that sends me out of the Welt, and the second is the bidur that takes place in Teda itself. But there's a difference. Teda being out of the Welt is because Welt is klipa. The bidur in Teda is not because in Teda is klipa, but because since Teda is melubish and Welt, there's helim. It has to be magalit. And therefore says the Rebbe Boyim or Yenim Lishmei Chedusha Teda Matachteinim. They come from Ganei to hear a Chedusha Teda. Mashamachachim Magalam. This means the Fedish Nigle, not Niste, that they create and they reveal Talumas HaChochma, the hidden truths of Chochma. Shayikvushim Agela Adata. They were hidden in goals until this point. They were not Klipa, but they were covered over by the Klipa. And the Rebbe says, "V'chol ish Yisrael, every single yid, yuchol legalas alumis chochma, is able to mechadash chedusha Teda, and nigel the Teda, anybody can mechadash chedusha Teda to reveal the hidden things of chochma, ulachadash seichel chochma, to create a new inyan of chochma, a seichel of Teda. Hein ba'alachas, hein ba'agadas, hein b'nigel, hein b'nista, both in halacha and agada and nigel and nista. According to the root of his neshama. And in fact, every year is mechuyev not just to learn the Teda, but to mechadash chedusha Teda, lahashlim nishmasei, in perfecting his own neshama, ba'alas, in uplifting, kol ha-nitutis, all of the sparks, shenaflu lechalko legerala kaneda, which fell into the portion, into the lot of that neshama kaneda as it is known. In other words, just like it says in other places, that every neshama has to come into this world again and again to learn the whole Teda in all four levels of Pardes, Pshatarem Drush Said. And there has to be Makayim all the mitzvahs. We're going to have it later in the Gezekedesh Chavtes. There has to be Makayim all the mitzvahs. You have to come to many Gilgulim and so forth and so on. Every Yid has a certain number of nitzutzes to be mavaded. And part of the bitter of those nitzutzes is the bitter that has to do with Teda. That's Machal and Chadush Teda.
We could do the 613 by learning a few of them. I'm saying the ones that we can't do now. Is that...
If you look later, there it says most mitzvahs you have to come Gilgulim, except for the mitzvahs of Melech and Kohen Gadol. Stam Kohen, every person gets a chance to be a Kohen, as they state.
That means that we had to be during the Korban
By
Bayis.
sedition, yeah.
Either one.
After Zagi Yom Kippur, v'kacha yisi yoyim. Ubefrad var halacha, special words of halacha. He needs it me'ah Shechina. It's another spark of the Shechina. Shehi dvar havaya, which is the Shechina, Malchus of the Eibishter's words. Kedisa b'Gemara, the Gemara says dvar havaya zu halacha, that the words dvar havaya in the pasuk goes on halacha specifically, which is Seid Malchus Da'atilas, which is the secret of Malchus Da'atilas. Hamalbeshes L'chochma Da'atilas, which has inside of itself Chochma Da'atilas, like we discussed yesterday, right? 2 days ago, Shia. That inside Malchus you have Chochma, and that's the Keich of Birer, but Chochma is Beriru. Am I right or wrong? Yes. The Shia from 2 days ago, from MarCheshvan, from Shabbos. And then Umulubasha Malchus Da'atilas goes back to the which is Mishnayis, Halacha. The Yardu b'Klipas Nega b'Shves HaKelim, and it descended into Klipas Nega Shves HaKelim. Not that in the Torah there's Klipa, that because of the Klipa the Torah is behelim. Now you have to understand. The Rebbe Tzachmol Gerat v'Gedem. The Chazal say Eina Golis Miskansis Ela B'Schus HaMishnayis. So the Rebbe said Mishnayah means Halacha Psuka. It doesn't mean only Mishnah. It means any Halacha Psuka. So this is what the Rebbe says. Halacha Psuka is in Yitzirah. So that's the level of Mishnayis. You understood what I just said? V'zeu shekosu b'Gemara, says the Rebbe, this is the Gemara that kolaisi b'teira, and the Gemara about pada b'shalom nafshi. So the Gemara says any person that is b'teira, Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Eibishter says, Ma'al ani alav kili ili puda'ani. When the Yid learns Teira, he's redeeming the Eibishter. Right? The Lashon is liyu levanei. Ve'ezbanei me'veinu Yisraelam, me and my children from myself. That's what the Kasha, Yid's learning Teira is redeeming the Eibishter. The Eibishter is not in Golos. Is the Teretz, first of all, there's the birurim that happens through Teretz. V'ashein is, there's the birur of Teretz itself. In Nigla de Teretz, Eitz Hadas Tevara, because it was yeded into Yitzir. Shein.